From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Thursday, October 13th, 2016. Silver is trading at $17.49 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,257 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $638. Antiwar.com reports just a few days after an incident in which the USS Mason, passing through the Bab al-Mandeb Strait off Yemen, believed it was fired at with a pair of missiles from Yemen. The Pentagon is reporting that the same ship, still roughly in the same place, was fired at again, though again the missiles did not hit them. It is still unclear why the USS Mason was still hanging out around the strait when it passed through on its way to the Red Sea, though with Pentagon officials saying they intend to keep U.S. warships there just to prove that they have the freedom to operate off the coast of Yemen. The idea may simply be for U.S. warships to wander around the coast of nations at war and then park as soon as they come under anything resembling fire. The Pentagon is also vowing revenge, saying they will respond at the appropriate time and in the appropriate manner. It is not clear who fired the missiles, however, Pentagon officials claim to have at least some circumstantial evidence suggesting it was Yemen's Shiite Houthi movement. The Pentagon cited small boats in the water around the time of the missile fire as evidence that the Houthis might have sent boats out to spot for the attack, and also claimed it was a possibility that the radar station under Houthi control had painted the ship. Since the missiles did not hit or apparently come particularly close, it's not clear that a lot of advanced spotting happened. However, the Houthis have denied involvement. In 1999, Daryl W. Perry began a search for traditional values, which led him down a path to the ideas of liberty. He tells the story in A Rebel's Journey, My Path to Liberty. Of the book, Dr. Brian Sovereign says, sometimes it's funny, and sometimes I think it's crazy, but it's always authentic. Find A Rebel's Journey, My Path to Liberty by Daryl W. Perry on Facebook, read reviews on Amazon, ask for A Rebel's Journey wherever books are sold, or visit arebelsjourney.com. UPI reports police have analyzed user information from social media networks to track protesters, according to a report from the American Civil Liberties Union. The ACLU found the company Geophedia has been collecting and analyzing user data from Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for police, including agencies in Ferguson, Missouri, and Baltimore during protest over improper use of force by police officers. Both Facebook and Twitter cut the developers' access to data streams from the social media networks after discovering Geophedia was providing user data to more than 500 law enforcement agencies, which they consider a violation of their contracts with the company. ACLU public attorney Matt Cagle said in a blog post, because Geophedia obtained the access to Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram as developers, it could access a flow of data that would otherwise require an individual to scrape user data off the service in an automated fashion that is prohibited by the terms of service. With this special access, Geophedia could quickly access public user content and make it available to the 500 law enforcement and public safety clients claimed by the company. Facebook terminated Geophedia's access to its network in September. For nearly 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and have permanently removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports in a call for sweeping drug decriminalization, two human rights groups said on Wednesday police in the United States make more than 1.25 million arrests a year for drug possession, more than twice the number for violent crimes, and about half of the arrests are for cannabis. The 196-page report by the American Civil Liberties Union and Human Rights Watch said the war on drugs was a failure, with rates of drug use unchanged since President Richard Nixon launched the campaign more than 40 years ago. The report said state and federal government should decriminalize the use and possession of drugs for personal use and focus instead on prevention and reducing harm. Tessa Borden, the report's author, said in a statement, "These wide-scale arrests have destroyed countless lives while doing nothing to help people who struggle with dependence." The report, citing FBI data, said nearly half of all drug possession arrests in 2015, or more than 574,000 arrests, were for cannabis. FBI data showed in the same year there were 506,000 arrests for violent crimes, such as murder, rape, and aggravated assault. 4 times as many people were arrested for drug possession than for drug distribution. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.